In the darkness lies your fears. Now the keeper room, that's where the last old key is. Might be some ammo in there. It's right this way. We'll have another dramatic reading in here. Now, I could probably light that guy on fire. I won't. If the zombies in here, if you get by them. Ooh. They stay in here. Once you get by them. Keeper's Diary. Played poker tonight with Scott and Elias from security and Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating. Scumbag. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. Looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. At around 5 a.m., Scott woke me up, scared the shit out of me too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on. Said there'd been an accident in the basement lab. I knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, even on holiday. I've been wearing the damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. The goddamn dogs have been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed them today. Screw 'em. Well, what's the point of wearing that suit? It was like a biohazard suit if you ended up getting sick still. It's like taking blankets with smallpox. It might have like already been in the suit. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. I ended up dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realized some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them at least 3 days. If anybody finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. Rumors going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm, and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? Fever gone but itchy. Today hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy, itchy. So if you look at the dates, we're going from May 16th to May 19th. Within 3 days, his writing is just deteriorated. So May 19th to 21. Itchy Scott game. itchy Scott came, ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. So this is almost making it sound like zombies can talk. That doesn't sound right. Like he's lucid enough to write in his journal diary here. That's very unzombie-like. For something itchy tasty. Alright, we all saw that coming. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A little tricky there. Worked out pretty well. And those guys are going to stay in there. Never going to go back. So how's my inventory? I got just enough space to do what I need to do next. Will you take the emblem? Yes. Examine this. It's galled all around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. Here, Rebecca. Let's check up on her.
Chris, I think I got it.
Beautiful. Dressed like Julia from Tekken.
Practice makes perfect.
What's this? Be careful, Chris.
Thanks, sweetie. Look at this. Gold emblem. It's gold all around. It has the same description as the wooden one. Trevor's diary. 11 days have passed since arriving on this estate. How did I end up like this? A guy in a lab coat brought me a something plate of food and said, is that Meeker? Meeker plate of food and said, sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons. That's when it hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only two people that know the secret of this mansion, Sir Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Sir Spencer will be the only person that knows the secret. But for what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family. I hope they are all right. I hope they are all right. I've decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray you are safe. How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter. Why is that even hyphenated? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. I don't agree with that punctuation. Now it's going to be that much harder to escape this dark place. November 13th, the date when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalized just 3 days before that. Jessica and Lisa said that they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory is coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remember the men in the lab coats said something like, most likely your family is already. I pray for their safety. Somehow I managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion won't be easy. I have to get past all the booby traps, tiger eyes, gold emblem. I have to try and remember for my own sake. So that was written by Trevor, Mr. Trevor. He designed this mansion in and out, and sadly he forgot how to escape it himself. He ended up becoming entombed in a part of the mansion that I'm not sure if you actually go by it in this version. In the original, you do, and I think you might even see him like laying down somewhere dead from exposure, starvation, what have you. I don't think you see him in the remastered, the remake. For the longest time, that V-Act Crimson Head that came out of the coffin, I thought that was Trevor, but that's just some guy.
Were you all right in there?
Yeah.
Didn't sound like Chris. So you take this gold emblem. Just switch where the emblems were. Okay, let's look at this painting here. A picture of two knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. Looks like you can turn the gears inside the clock. Try it? Okay, so both of the hands of the clock, they're both on the head. So we need to move the large one, which would be like the short sword, because the hour hand on a clock is shorter. Need to move that to the armor. And just leave the long hand on the head. That puzzle used to be so easy, and it kind of still is, but it's something about, they called the small hand, the minute hand or something. It's, shield key. Some of these items away for now. look at this. The lid on the water pump is open. Pump the water. No. If you look carefully, there is a green pipe going towards the herbs and a red pipe going towards the plant. So I'm going to put a weed killer there in that, so it's going to mix in with the water that's about to be pumped. And if you just mash, it would go to the red anyway. And it's not a matter of, oh, the green goes to the herbs and the red goes to what you have to use it on. I mean, if they could have just as easily switched it up. You have to really look at like where the pipes are going if you were going to solve that objectively. Ton of green herbs. Can't turn the water off. Don't like wasting water. Can't do it though. Won't be coming back through that hallway in a while. Should have at least 2 death masks. That I do. Okay, I'm gonna do a little mission right now. I'm gonna go see if the graveyard, I'm gonna see if there's any zombies there now. 'Cause I'm about ready to put in all 4 death masks. I'm gonna go there, see if there's any zombies there, and while I'm there I'm gonna put in two of the death masks that I got on me. I think the zombies either disappear after you get all 4 death masks in your inventory, or they disappear after you do the piano part. See if we hear any squishy sounds. Squishy squish. Yeah, you gotta get all of them. Since I'm... Yeah, I wussed out on getting past those zombies when I didn't need to. Would have just had to gone. I would have had to have gone by one twice to go down into the crypt and come back up like I did earlier. Not gonna do it. Okay, we can put these away. What I really need is the shield key. I'm thinking arguably if I just had the shotgun. Shotgun and some shells. If I had 2 death masks. This is getting silly. I mean, after I do this, I'm gonna come immediately back to that item room. And there's not much to pick up here. I mean, there's, you know, key items, but... Oh! Dang, I was wrong. I really should have burned that guy. Should have burned him or let him... I didn't want him to go out into the hallway. It's good that he stayed in there. Here's your snake boss. One of the last death masks you need. Oh whoa, 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 whoa. Overshot that turn. I got slashed by a crimson head, and conveniently there was an herb there. I almost came here with no weapons on me. Almost did that. Where I'm going next, I'm gonna end up picking up more shotgun shells. That doesn't mean I have to go to the place carrying them. I want a full heal. So along the way, I'm gonna be using these 2 keys, so my inventory is gonna open up more. I don't need the heal. I'll be alright. If I could, I would have taken one, but nah. Now, you can go through here twice before the doorknob breaks. I've gone through once. Yeah, it looks like it's falling apart. This is the second time you can do it. Use the armor key, no further use. Toss it. Okay, now the way you do this puzzle, Lisa, protected by the 3 spirits. Picture of a woman wearing a bracelet, a necklace, and a crown. There's a switch at the bottom of the picture. Press it. No. You have these 3 you have these 3 stained glass windows. You need to match them. So green crown, purple necklace, and an orange bracelet. That's not right. To get this purple, that's good. Okay, need that to be green. Now it's set. Mess this puzzle up, the crows attack, and you have to redo this until you get it right. Got all 4 of the death masks. Squishy zombies are gone. Stone statue with the hole where the eyes should be. Looks like there ought to be a vampire in there. Which one? Nose. Mouth. Alright, because I'm Chris, I'm counting on this boss here to grab me. If he grabs me, I can put a grenade in him, and it'll save me a lot of shotgun shells. Gonna grab me? Come on, grab me, bro. Right here. Right. That's why I saved up all those green herbs. Afford that to happen. You know, the second attack he did at me was a grab. That would have been the perfect time to purposefully get grabbed. There's a switch. There's something else here. Stone metal object. An emblem is carved on an octagonal object. I'm all out of keys. It's got this stone and metal object now. Is there a way to get by this guy? Speaking of that, I ought to switch. Head back to the defense dagger. Taken. Please. Just take it. Deal with that guy later. More shells. Another hand grenade. First aid spray. Anything else here? Go down this way. Seems to be some kind of signpost. Each direction is accompanied by a corresponding destination. North, Valley of Destruction, South, Cave of Hatred, East, Summit of Madness, and West, Path of Revenge. Got those weather vanes.
Respond. Wesker? Monster with chains. Treat. Not says. Away from the woods outside of the mansion.
Wesker is warning me not to go down here. Got a blue and a red weather vane. Can I see the gate will open when the guard dog's desires are fulfilled. Statue with blue eyes. The inscription reads, "The last Gasps of destruction. Statue with red eyes. The inscription reads, "The war cry of revenge." Well, pretty much the way that you solve this, yeah, if you decode it, you look at the directions on that signpost, and you relate that to, you know, what they want, what each statue says. Pretty much, if you just make the dogs face opposite of each other, it'll work. So you gotta make it face north. Make it go west. Oh, forgot something. I'll pick it up the next time I come through here. Gotta bring the wind crest over here. We heard that earlier in the main hall. There were some stairs leading somewhere. There was like a gate with two of those octagon emblem medallions, indentations where you would put them. And behind that gate there was that noise. So that noise means trouble. Now, if you look around, doesn't seem to be anything to pick up. Let's go in. Map of the courtyard, take it. A crude bed. Looks like no one's used it in a long time. Got an item chest. Let's put everything back. What am I gonna need? Handgun. Stack the ammo. A lot of shells now. Need my handgun. Might as well take the bullets. Told you about the wind crest. And take some health. I don't think I'll save. Not just yet. Will you take the crank? Yes. What's that? Oh shit. How'd that thing move so quickly? Can I get by this without getting hit? No. Put me on caution. Almost slipped by, but didn't quite make it. Did I just do like a... Yeah, I just did... I just went around in a circle. Zombie out here. Let's be very, very careful walking in between these guys. Don't want to startle them. There's something written in the indentation. When the wind sweeps across the earth, stars will shine in the heavens. This puzzle's retarded. It's a time waster. I mean, you pick those up, you take the wind crest, you put that in there, and then you have access to another 3 of these. And then you just examine them, look at the back, you press some button. You get like a protrusion. You don't even have to... All the slots are so close to each other, they'll just go in no matter what. It's really a matter of, do you have the inventory space to do this? Which, if you have the wind crest and you put it in there, you already have enough space to do this. Gun has been placed neatly inside. Take that. Take a look at this. Silver Serpent. 357 Magnum. Let's just use that. See, check it out. I'm walking through here. As soon as I run... Oh, oh. One of them didn't like that. And if I shoot at one of them, then they'll all attack.
Does anybody hear me?
This is Chris.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is
Brad, this is Chris. Brad? Damn. Thing's broken.
Brad. One of these doggies that you hear. Have some fun with that hand grenade. You know, that hand grenade did a collateral. I mean, it affected, I think maybe, I mean, it totally blew up one of the dogs, and then it also affected other zombie dogs around him, so that was a good time to use that. I might not have taken any damage there. So I picked up this crank in that shed, you know, house out there where Lisa Trevor was. That's the name of that hunchback monster. Spoiler. The end is shaped like a square. What else is out here? Won't tell me what this is. Some kind of elevator. So check out the reflection in the puddles that I'm kind of walking by, the wet ground. You can see Chris in the reflection. The shadow that he's making when he moves. Pretty nice. Oh, might as well check. There's a square-shaped hole here. Alright. Cue blurry pre-rendered cutscene from 2002. You can hear the sound of a waterfall in the distance. So you had to do that so you could cross this. Have the defense daggers equipped. Still. Okay, we got crows. Crows that I don't want to mess with. Red herb in front of me. Yeah, whatever's in the room I just passed, there's nothing I have to do right now. Nothing there. Now it's raining snakes. And those things will poison you just as much as the boss snake would. Give you three blue herbs there. Oh, you know, when I first came in here, I could have like pointed down at the camera. They may not give me another opportunity to do that. It's locked. The door plate reads 001. Have any kind of map for this place? Got 2 doors I can enter. Take the flash grenade. You know, they call this a flash grenade, but it's green, which is what the color of hand grenades were in, you know, like Resident Evil 4 and 5. Flash grenades were blue. But I guess they don't need the shrapnel to, you know, if you stick a grenade and it's going to explode, even if it doesn't have the shrapnel, it's going to, you know, it's going to expand and do some damage wherever you stick it on these zombies. Let's get the ink ribbon too. I've been passing over ink ribbons. Put the Magnum away. Put the crank away. Put the handgun ammo away. Away. Top that off. I do have a ton of ammo now. There was a point when I had like maybe 15 extra handgun bullets, a full handgun. So that was like 30 handgun bullets, and then I had like a shotgun with like, you know, 3 or 5 shells, and that was it. Look how far I've come. And we can save. Oh, did I mention we have some more kerosene here? It's an old typewriter. Will you save your progress? Use the ink ribbon. Yeah, let's save in slot 2 this time. End video 3.